I'm sure it won't be that loud unless you're literally on the mic chewing. We have the like settings all figured out now. So I mean, oh my god, that was loud. I could hear that from here. So it might be loud
intro,
on the mic.
right?
Yeah. Okay. But anyways,
I'm choking my food.
Yeah. This 16.
Mm-hmm.
You're eating on mic.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
That's true. I don't know why we give a fuck to begin with. We should just like do whatever, and then
Yeah.
although
I'm trying to
eating
be professional, but
is kind of weird, but whatever. I don't really care.
I haven't even eaten breakfast.
Yeah, I've been eating Reese's Pieces all morning, so
Yeah,
not a great breakfast. But I'm gonna eat lunch, probably after we finish this. So, what should we talk about the hunter now or later?
we can start now, I guess.
Okay, because we've been playing, the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's weird because the Hunter is all one word. When you like look it up anywhere.
I think people know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just talking about like how it's it's not capitalized, right? And it pisses me off. The in the Hunter, it's the first word is not capitalized, but H is, but it's all one word. How does that work? I don't
know. They're just trying to be cool,
That's so stupid, but whatever. It's surprisingly a lot of fun despite sitting and doing nothing for multiple hours.
Yeah. It's called hunting, not killing, right?
Yeah, that's true. Unless
you're Gale.
Yeah, unless you're Gale, where he just kills everything he finds and for some reason never loses anything.
Yeah.
Yesterday me and Kobe were playing and we figured out the best way to hunt on the savannah, right? It was you find some Cape buffalo, you get on an ATV and you chase them down and slowly whittle them down by driving ahead of them, getting off and taking shots at them.
Wow. Okay.
Because if you stand still and try to shoot them, they will just charge you and kill you instantly. So you have to chase them around on an ATV because they're either going to charge you or they're going to run away.
And I haven't even seen one yet, so.
Well, then you'll see them eventually. They just kind of roam around. Gale was the whole thing. He was like, oh, they don't go without 20 kilometers away from water. The whole map's only like 8 kilometers.
Yeah.
So even if there could be one on the bottom left side of the map because there's water at the top right, like that hint doesn't give you anything. If it was like they don't go within 2 kilometers of water, then maybe maybe it'd be helpful, but
maybe it is 2. And he's just...
It might be 2.
I don't know.
It could very well be 2 because the water is kind of spread out on that map. So, but anyways, it was pretty funny last night because the game started breaking like really bad. Where like there's this thing, if you run into an animal on the ATV, you die.
Oh, yeah.
So we were trying to chase them down, but every time we get too close, it would just kill us instantly. So we had to like swap off who was chasing it and who was trying to shoot it, and it was so funny. I haven't laughed that hard. Like I was screaming because it was so funny. Because like we'd be fighting like one, and then another one would show up and like fucking destroy one of us, and then it was.
What time did you get off?
It was like 1.
Damn, that's
yeah, but. It's pretty cool. I don't think we're going to be done that map. Well, done that map in a bit, but like we haven't even done anything on the Yukon map.
Yeah.
Like Chase has done stuff on it, but ain't nobody care about what Chase is doing. So,
well, and like if we play by ourselves too, there's missions that are actually like corresponding with the maps.
Which is what I might do later after I eat lunch before I go to work. But
yeah, I have to do homework still, so I won't be on, but
yeah, I usually do either that or I'll just play Overwatch because I don't know. That's pretty much like what we've been doing. We've literally just been playing that game for like the past like 3 days.
Yeah. I started playing The Last of Us yesterday, but I barely got anywhere. Not even like at a point where you fight people yet, which is like really early in the game.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I put it on grounded mode, so I'm really scared of how hard it's actually going to be. So far, I died when you're like not even supposed to die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so I saw this thing talking about Breakpoint, right?
Yeah.
It was the same guy who did the video that I sent you before of the Call of Duty thing,
Mm-hmm.
because I watch that guy a lot. Um he talked about how Breakpoint and like all the like bad parts of it, and he was like, if you played the beta, you played like the whole game. Because he was like, after the beta, the story just like it stops making sense. It's not really that great. The first like 3 hours, 3 to 5 hours is like the best gameplay you're gonna get, he said. And
That's shitty.
yeah, and he was talking about how it just gets really repetitive because you have to do the same things over and over again. How the leveling system with the gear doesn't even matter because he was taking out guys that were 40 levels above him with just one headshot because that's how the game works. So it didn't matter if somebody was 40 levels above him or the same level as him, he was able to one shot them. The only thing that mattered was those tank things.
Oh.
That was the only thing. He was like, and if you find one of those, you're pretty much screwed because there's nothing you can do. It's literally just, you have to just turn around and go away because you can't beat those things unless you're on level or above its level because it will just one shot you no matter what. And you can't one shot it.
Yeah. Yeah. That game was just like, I could already see that it wasn't going to provide much. Like, as soon as we got done doing
Even
fucking around.
even Wildlands was like on the edge of like,
Repetitive.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think saved it was that each province had its own like mini boss and like its own little story thrown in.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that saved that game. That isn't a thing in Breakpoint, so the game is just repetitive as shit.
And I don't like that it's like all these drones and shit.
I think it's cool, but I mean,
Well, like the drones that fly around you and shoot you, they're so hard to hit.
like that really fast one that
Yeah.
killed us when
Like,
we were
what
in
the
the
fuck
forest.
is the point of even trying?
It's so fast.
There's no point of trying. And then if there's guys on the ground shooting at you at the same time,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another thing he talked about too is that a lot of the problems that were in the beta are still in the game, and they're even more like prominent in the game.
How does it even work? What's the point of having a beta?
That's what he was saying. He said it doesn't make any sense because, like, the one thing he was like really concerned about was the frame rate. Like his game was like freezing up, like, and his game crashed, hard crashed his computer, like made his computer restart
Oh my god.
11 times.
Holy shit.
He said he's never had a game do it more than once.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah. He said it was the worst running game ever. Like and he said it froze up and crashed the game 4 times. So 15 times in total, his game crashed, 11 times restarting his computer.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's really bad. And he said that it didn't matter like what he was doing. Like if he was just, I don't know, walking around in the beginning was a really bad part. At the very beginning, when you like get out of the helicopter,
Yeah.
and you have to walk. He was showing footage of that. It was so laggy. Like it looked so bad. And he was talking about his computer. He runs it on like a really good computer. Like he has like a really like top of the line computer, and it was getting fucked by that game. Like it was just, I don't know. It was like a good 20-minute video talking about how it's really not worth getting.
Well, again, like, because every game has betas now, I feel like beta is more of a hype you up to play it rather than oh shit, what's wrong with my game? Here, figure it out and tell me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just everything is turning to capitalism now.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate, like, I sound like, I don't know, an old man by saying that, but like, It's true.
It's true. The gaming industry is falling apart
Yeah.
because it's all it is about money now. It's not about making fun video games anymore.
And but like that's even going into like other things now, I feel like. I don't know. It might be just me, but well, I guess everything influenced gaming and now it's just okay everywhere.
Well, you know what's crazy is the Hunter Call of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
I've bought 2 DLCs for that game.
Hmm.
Even though I bought 2 DLCs for that game, I've only spent $46 on that game. That still isn't as much as a $60 game. And I've gotten way more enjoyment out of this than I did out of Just Cause or No Man's Sky. Like,
Well, if Just Cause had multiplayer, I think that
oh yeah, if Just Cause had multiplayer. Same thing with, I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn was fantastic, but it's once you play it, it's over. Like, that's
yeah.
it. You don't play it ever again. It's like if that game had multiplayer, it'd be fun as shit. But like the Hunter has multiplayer. Yeah, it has DLC, but the DLC is cheap. The game is cheap. So put those together and you have a better game that costs less money than most of these other games.
And there's not a premium currency.
Nope. You just, if you want like the weapons packs, you buy them for $4.
Yep.
It's not even that expensive. $4, you can get like, I think it's like 5 weapons or something like that.
Yeah, and then if
And you don't even have to buy them in game. You get them for free because you bought the pack.
yeah, and when you figured out that last night, if one of your friends buys a map pack, then you can just join them and you don't even have to have the map.
Yeah, everybody can join off of one person having a map. That's fantastic. I
Yeah,
don't.
that's crazy.
More games should do that because it's. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. They lose money doing that, but people
They're
are
not
more
losing
willing
money,
to buy
but
it.
they're losing potential money.
Yeah, because like our friend group, we could all buy the map and they get a lot of money. But if we had known, only one of us would have bought the map and everyone would have been playing on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like a good way of doing it.
I don't know.
Also, yesterday I crashed out of the Hunter. That has happened 2 or 3 times.
Mine
but
hasn't crashed.
it isn't even like nothing's happening. Like yesterday, I was literally me and Kobe were like tracking down some Gemsbach or whatever. I stopped, standing, not in a tree, just standing in a field. Stopped, went, grabbed my water bottle, went to take a sip of water. Game crashed. I wasn't even moving,
Hmm.
and it just crashed. I have no idea how or why that happened. It it didn't make any sense.
Oh wait, maybe my game did crash one time because I think I was taking out like the camera, or I accidentally took out the camera and I went to put it away too fast
Oh, maybe.
and it like froze up. I don't know.
Yeah,
though.
all I know is that every time it's done it for me, it's just been like a random time. Like I don't know why or what, but it's not like it's that bad. It just crashes, you reopen it, and you get to start right where you were. You don't lose all your stuff, so
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal. I don't have to restart my whole PlayStation. But
There's no games that are coming out soon that I really care about.
well, you sent the thing about PS5.
Oh yeah. Next year, holiday of 2020, PS5.
I'll tell you what,
If they don't delay it.
if it's true and they're gonna release GTA 6 for the PS5 and they were just waiting for a new console, I'm probably gonna be getting a PS5
Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna get it
Because-
regardless.
because I'm not gonna get it right away because I'm gonna wait for everybody else to like get it first so that I know people are still getting it. But like,
yeah, I'm not getting it right away either because I made that mistake with the PS4. I spent $400, and then like a couple months later, it was only $300.
yeah, I'm gonna wait for a little bit and then see if everybody else is gonna get it and what we're doing, and then because I feel like that makes sense that they would wait to release GTA 6 on a next gen console because I mean GTA 5 was already pretty crazy, so I
yeah,
feel like
and the frames are so bad in GTA 5.
yeah, so I feel like they need to wait until a better console because if they're gonna make it even like better or bigger, then they're gonna need something else.
Yeah,
But dude, imagine that. Like, oh my god, we were talking about this when Kobe was volunteering at the club, we were talking about this. But imagine like we could go back and play GTA 5 right now with like all the people we have now for like at the beginning. So like everybody's like level 1 GTA Online just came out. It works. Not when it was not working.
Yeah.
skip to when it was working. Dude, you know how fun that would be? Oh my
And when
god.
everyone except you got the hacked money during
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah,
That was
that would be
crazy.
crazy if we just were back for that. Like just that section of it.
Um, you know what really like I just was thinking about how the PS4 Pro is out now.
Mm-hmm.
And like imagine the people that bought the PS4, then the PS4 Pro, and now next year they're coming out with a PS5. That's probably gonna be better than the PS4 Pro.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's better.
Yeah, hopefully
Jesus.
it's better. But I mean, I got the normal PS4 when it came out. I got it for Christmas. And then I got this other one because Reen split it with me. So I mean, I haven't paid full price for a PS4 yet or for a PlayStation system.
Well, actually, I didn't even buy mine. My mom bought it for me.
Yeah. Well, when they came out, we were all still at the age where like your parents still buy your stuff for you because I mean
Yeah.
that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I still have the same one. Still kicking.
yeah, I mean the one we have still works too. I was tired of sharing it with my brother,
Yeah.
so it kind of made sense for us to get another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it still works perfectly fine. The disc drive still works. Everything works. I don't know why Gale's is all broken and hardly works.
I don't know.
I don't know what he
Probably
does
has to
to
do with
it.
all the animal hair that gets in it.
Probably. It's probably something, or he drops it, or something spills on it. Because I mean, his house is literally just crazy. But
The I guess like you know how Rockstar has that deal with Sony.
I don't know.
Well,
Sure.
I think I heard that we might get GTA 6 a month early or something like it was either we're getting it a month early or we're getting in-game stuff a month early.
Ooh,
I think that's what's happening on Red Dead right now as well. Like the
Nice.
online updates.
That's cool.
Yeah. Although I hated being on the other end of that, like during Call of Duty.
Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah,
was the worst shit
awful.
ever. I don't know why. Like, I don't think that should be a thing.
Yeah, it's weird that would be a thing. I don't. I'm getting GTA 6 right when it comes out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't care if it's bad. It's GTA 5 has made it worth it.
How about like the day GTA 6 comes out, we all go and buy PS5 and GTA 6.
Holy cow, that's a lot of money all at once.
But that'd be pretty sick.
It would, but
Except I wouldn't be there with you guys
What?
by that time. I said I wouldn't be here by that time.
Oh
So
yeah, that's true. But what we'll probably do is I'm gonna wait on the PS5, see if people are getting it, see what games are coming out for it, and if I see GTA 6 is coming out for it, then I'm gonna get a PS5.
yeah.
But like their only game, okay, so I'll go back to my whole pre-order issue. Right? I've talked to you about this before.
Yeah.
Where every
think you
game I've
talked about it
ever
on here
pre-ordered
before.
has sucked ass. I don't know why. And even when it's a game that has a lot of potential, like Call of Duty Ghost, terrible. Borderlands the pre-sequel, terrible. You know?
Well, not Borderlands 3 though.
Nope. And I pre-ordered Borderlands 3 and I'm impressed that it is not terrible. It was a big gamble to pre-order that game. But No Man's Sky, worst mistake of my life, you know? Like things like that. Where it's like,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm not as worried about it now because Borderlands 3 was good. So I'm not as worried about it now, but like a part of me still doesn't want to pre-order a game because I'm worried about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And realistically, the only reason I pre-ordered Borderlands 3 is because I could get it digital. And then I was already going to get it digital because I was going to just game share it with Jeremy.
Yeah.
And I was already going to get it digital. So I was like, might as well pre-order it since it's already here.
Yeah.
And it's the same amount of money and just it'll download automatically. So I don't even have to do it. Like just do all that instead of drive all the way to the store and get the game.
I hope that the PS5 has a bigger base hard drive.
Yeah.
Like I don't really want
to
to spend an extra $100 on the 1 terabyte or whatever. Like I just hope that it has that.
Well, we talked
first
about
place.
this. I actually talked about this at work, as strange as that is. with somebody else that works with me. Um, he was talking about how back when the PS2 was a thing, you had like those 8-bit memory cards,
Yeah.
those 8 megabyte like
If you
things.
lost that shit, it was the end of the world.
Yeah.
I lost. Someone stole mine.
Well, it was.
Why do you steal a memory card?
I don't know. It's not even like it's such a stupid thing to steal. Um, but he was talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, those things were like you go out and get one for like $20. If you had two 8 megabyte cards, that was it. You didn't need anything else. Like
Yeah.
that was plenty back then. And now it's like a terabyte's not even cutting it anymore. It's like, and I was talking about it. I was like, yeah, if you have the base PlayStation with the 400 gig thing or
It's
whatever.
5. Wait, is it 4?
Well, I think it's 500, but like a certain percentage of it's always saved for system
Yeah.
updates. So realistically, you're only getting like 450.
Yeah.
With how big the games are that are coming out now, you can have what 4, 5 games maybe,
Yeah, I have like
and
4.
that's if you don't have any capture gallery stuff saved.
Yeah.
Like that's why we had to get a new PlayStation, because me and Jeremy could each have like 2 games downloaded at a time. I play more than 2 games on a regular basis, so I needed to have.
And that's not even including the disc games because you still have to install those.
Yeah, so it's like we had to get a new one, and we had to get a hard drive.
And then some game updates are like 60 gigabytes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a normal PlayStation 500 gig thing is not cutting it anymore.
I don't understand why Call of Duty games are so big when they're so basic.
Yeah. Well, like Red Dead. How big is Red Dead? 100 gigs. That's
100 something.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's a huge map and there's like a lot of shit in it.
I know, but like 100 gigs, if you could all like that is taking up a fourth of your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just that game. Oh my god. Imagine you had to share the PlayStation with somebody. You pretty much only get one game now.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
I don't know. I think that if when I buy the PS5, I'm gonna just save up a little bit more and get the bigger one. Although I could probably just buy a like hard drive.
I feel like the PS5 is gonna have a terabyte, because the slim one that I have right now came with a terabyte.
Yeah, it might.
And I feel like if they're already willing to put it into this one, they're gonna put it into the next gen one.
Yeah, true. They might. I think I've also heard like things where more and more games are just becoming digital only. So like, I think discs are gonna be not a thing pretty soon. Anyways,
I'm okay with that. I don't really buy
it's
games
more
on disc
convenient to
anymore.
just go on your dashboard. And then,
Yeah, it's like that's why I have Gail's account activated, because now I can just maneuver over to Overwatch, Rainbow, all these games instead of
Yeah.
having to put my discs in. And then
Yeah.
Jeremy can use the discs when he wants to play.
Yeah.
So he can play with me when we play stuff. And like if you get a digital, it's so much easier. Then you don't have to go to the store and get it. It's like,
It's funny because like Gail, does Gail game share with someone?
Gail is getting some games off of Quinn. I'm getting games off of Gail.
So Gail's getting some off of Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting some off of Gail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting some off of you,
Mm-hmm.
and my brother's getting some off of me.
Yeah.
There's just this huge train
Yeah,
of just
and Kobe's getting games off of Aaron.
Jesus.
That's why. Like why would you get the game hard copy when you get one copy of the game, can't share it with anybody, and you have to have a disc. So you have to take care of the disc. You can't lose the disc. You have to drive all the way to the store to go get it. It's like if you just buy digital, you don't have to worry about losing it. It's always there. It's faster to download. Like,
Yep.
you can share it with friends. There's so many benefits to buying it digital over a disc now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure it's gonna go away at some. I mean, GameStop's already closing,
Yeah.
so I don't even know where anybody's gonna go buy their discs now.
I'm surprised DVDs are even a thing anymore.
Yeah,
But I do appreciate a good DVD. As long as it's like a Blu-ray one.
yeah,
Because lately I've been like watching movies from the library because it's only $1 to rent them, and they're all like standard definition ones. And I have grown very accustomed to like 720 at least,
Yeah.
and watching those movies is like gross.
Yeah.
Why do you even sell that kind of quality when you can just go like Netflix? I don't know, just it just looks so bad. I always thought that like even last night I was saying that with The Last of Us, I thought it was like on the PS3, it was the best looking game that I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's remastered on the PS4 and it looks like garbage
Does it look worse than
compared to
Call
other
of the
games.
Wild?
Uh,
Call of the Wild looks pretty good.
no, I would say the facial features are better,
Yeah. Okay.
but like
Well,
it's a story game, so
yeah,
it
that's
should
true.
be. But like the grass is very similar,
Okay.
and the grass is not very good looking in that game.
Well, it was like we talked about that too with the whole PlayStation 2 thing. He was like, "Yeah, I was looking back at like some of the games I used to play, and I was like, God damn, they look so bad." I was like, back when I played them, I thought these looked great, but now looking back, it's like, holy cow, these games look horrible.
Yeah,
It's like you don't realize when you're that age playing them that they actually look like shit.
yeah.
But
weird.
now that we're accustomed to like, games that look really good all the time, it just,
Or like, have you ever done, or have you ever had like the memory of something being like gigantic, and then you go back, like when you're an adult, and it's actually just like whatever?
not really.
Well, there's this place that I went to as a kid, and it was like had this waterfall and shit, and I thought it was like huge and like scary and shit like that. And then this year I went back there. It's like a rock with it's like a big boulder with water running down it.
Oh man, it's
Yeah.
that creative kid. You're like, oh my god, that's awesome. It's a big waterfall thing. It's just a boulder with some water coming off it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. Fuck, I keep saying that. I need to stop saying that.
I forgot what I was gonna say. There was something I was gonna say, but I don't remember what it was. I think it had something to do with Wait, no, I have no idea. I don't remember what it was.
All right.
I had like something, but then I distracted myself with the talking about how games look bad.
Mm. Hmm.
Was it? No. Okay, whatever. We'll keep going, and then maybe I'll think of it.
I have the most money in my bank account I've ever had.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I was thinking about like what I should get for a car, another car, and
Is your card not working?
no, but like in the future,
Oh.
because I'm like I have this mindset where like, oh, I have this much already. Why don't I just keep saving?
Mm-hmm.
And um, last night I was like, this is gonna sound wild, and I don't have nearly this much, but I was looking at Teslas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy cow.
And I was like, if I just keep saving, maybe I can just buy this. And then, then I looked at it, and the shit on their website is a lie, because if you go on like their MSRP,
mm-hmm.
it will say like the cheapest Tesla is the Model 3, and it's 32,000 or something like that. And I mean, for like a brand new car, that's like pretty average.
Yeah.
So,
But that's the cheapest one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, the cheapest one is still really nice.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait, this says with, I think it was like with incentives or whatever, which means
With the added things.
no, it was like with what you're gonna get at the end of the year for your tax refund.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because of like it being an electric vehicle, you get like a tax deduction or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I clicked on the real price, and it was like base price or something like that. There was another button to click, and it was like 38,000. I I was like,
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, electric car would be cool, but not for a while. I'm okay with my gasoline running car, you know.
Well, there's nowhere even to charge it around here anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, like Cumberland Farms doesn't have one. It's pretty, like, new.
Yeah.
And also, like, I'm sure a lot of people around here have, like, Nissan Leafs.
Who knows, dude? I don't know. They got charged somewhere else. But yeah. I don't know. I have the until my car goes, I'm using this one like until it drops.
Yeah.
'Cause I like this car, so
Yeah, I'm gonna drive mine until it probably gets close to dying or it hits, like, a lot of miles. But still, then I'm curious on how far it's gonna go. But I don't want it to.
I feel like yours will go pretty far though, because I mean, I'm just going based off of Andre's car, and he had a Ford, and it went so it was like it had so many miles. I don't even remember how many it had, and it drove, and it never had a single problem until the engine just died.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen in the middle of Florida, though.
Yeah,
Or on the way down. I don't think it's gonna die on the way down, but um, yeah, it's just
yeah,
also like I don't even want to get rid of it. I think about getting rid of it, and then I'm like, there's too many memories, you know?
yeah, exactly.
It's like the first car I ever bought, and well, the first two cars, it was not my choice to buy them.
Dude, I remember your what was that beige color?
Yeah, the Camry
Oh my goodness, the Camry. Yes.
with the spray paint all over
Hell
it. That was
yeah.
not my choice.
That thing was nice, dude.
No, it was not. It had spray paint all over the hood, and it was gray spray paint on a tan car.
It's so funny.
Who's the dumbass that did that?
Dude, I remember I only was in that car once because you brought me home after a testing at school. And it was so funny.
That car was a piece of shit. But anyways, the two cars I first owned were not my choice. And then they both fucking shit the bed pretty much. And the one car I save up my money to buy myself, I'm still driving now.
Hmm?
So, and I think it's 2 or 3 years old. Well,
Since
I've
you
had
bought it, yeah.
it's actually more than 10 years old.
What year was it?
It's 2008, so it's
Oh, so it's 11
11 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, my car is like, it's fine. I mean, aside from that one little noise that keeps happening that I still don't know what it is, it's fine.
Oh, I need brakes bad.
But mine even passed inspection on the first go. It's 13 years old. It passed inspection on the first go. Didn't even have
Nice.
anything wrong with it. I couldn't believe it. My parents couldn't believe it. My mom's car didn't pass.
Really?
She had to pay $300 to get it fixed.
What didn't pass?
There was like some things with the lights. There was like a thing underneath with like the I don't know. I'm not a car guy. Something with the wheels or something. I don't know. But it was like $300 to get it fixed. And her car is a 2011, I think.
Well, still, that's like, if someone says like they had drive a 2011, you're like, oh shit, that's pretty new.
Well, compared to my car.
But then if you think about it, that is still 8 years ago.
Yeah. Still 5
That's
years newer
crazy.
than mine. So
I'm just saying in general, like it's crazy that 2011
well,
vehicles.
yeah, it's crazy
that
when I ask kids at the club and I go, yeah, when were you born? They say, 2010. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I was born in 2011. I'm like, what? Really? I can't believe it. It makes me feel old, and I'm only 20.
Yeah.
But they go like, yeah, I was born in, like, these are kids that have no idea that there was what happened from 2000 to 2010.
Yeah,
Like-
like my brother is a sophomore in high school, and he was born in 2004.
Yeah. Like
That's crazy.
it's crazy. And oh my god, they don't even know. It's like They missed out on so much stuff from 2000 to 2010.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
and every year, like I started working there last year. It's on a new year now. I'm getting kids that are coming in that are like, yeah, I was born in 2012. It's like,
Jesus.
what? How? It's crazy.
I wonder if that's how it was or how it is like when you have your own kid. If you, well, obviously you know when your kid's born, but
Yeah.
like if you still think about other kids that way, like when they're born, if it's just like, oh yeah, that's just
Yeah,
when they had
probably.
them, or
Although I feel like
if it's like, holy shit, how are you born that
they
late?
the kids think I'm really old when I tell them I was born in 1998. They think that was super long ago. They all think I'm like 30, 40 years old.
Yeah.
They don't believe me. I'm only 20. They just have no idea. They, oh my God, dude.
Jeez.
It's so weird. Also, I saw this thing that was also really weird where it said that you've known your parents your whole life, but they've only known you for a part of theirs.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I didn't even like think of that until I read that one time.
You know
That
what's
was like so
crazy? I
weird.
just thought about.
Hmm.
All of us, like in our friend group, we only know each other because we were born around the same time.
Well, not even
Well, we're only
necessarily.
friend, not only friends, but like, well, I would say that it is because we were only born around the same time because like within like a 5 year difference.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I was gonna say,
But,
because I
like-
never would have met Gail, Kobe, all them if I didn't have Jeremy, who was born at the same time as them. Because Jeremy was friends with Gail, and that's how I met Gail, and that's how I met everybody else.
Yeah, but like if we were born in 1990, we probably would never even talk to them.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
And it's so you can see the difference from age to age so clearly. Like Zach, I use Zach as an example a lot when I talk to like Kobe and all them. He is the definition of the end of the Facebook era, where like he still thinks Facebook memes are funny.
Yeah,
They aren't. They
that's-
are
no.
not
they're not.
funny. They are things I saw 3 months ago that I thought were funny. Okay. He still thinks those are funny and he still sends them to me sometimes. It's painful.
The only time I go on Facebook is to go on Marketplace because it's like Craigslist.
Yeah. But
or
like, yeah,
to message people, which is rarely.
yeah. Well, even then I do that on Snapchat. So, and
Yeah.
Instagram. But he is the definition of the end of that like era. Like we are 1 year or 2 years after him. I can never remember. It doesn't really matter. But we
He's 1
aren't
year
far
ahead of
behind
us.
him. He turns 22 this year, I think, and I turned 21. So we're
Well,
a
I know
year
you
behind him.
graduated a year ahead of us,
Hmm?
right? You graduated the year before us.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's only a year ahead of us, but the difference between us and him is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
and he, I don't know, dude. He just like he's different. Like he finds things that aren't funny hilarious. Like he will die laughing at something that's not even like kind of funny. But like, you know, and then I have these other kids that I are at the club that are not much younger than me, like that are in high school, and they think shit's funny, and I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't think it's funny, and
Yeah.
I like it's whatever. But like, it's crazy because I still feel like I'm closer to them than I am to Zach, because at least like sometimes they'll say stuff and like it'll make sense, and I'll be like, yeah, whatever. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Zach, I'm so different from Zach.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's so
He's kinda
obvious to
like
see the
the,
age difference.
The grandpa of the group.
He really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even get the TikTok I sent.
Yeah, he's
Everyone that watched it knew exactly what it was before. Like, I don't know. He just took forever.
Yeah.
He figured it out days after.
it's just it's really obvious to see that he's older than all of us.
Yeah.
He's not even that much older. He's only
And like
like
he's
a year
already
older.
done everything that like we are about to be able to do.
Yeah, like he's been drinking for over a year. Like
Yeah.
he obviously he's done. Yeah, he
Obviously done like cocaine and all that shit.
Yeah, obvious. I mean, come on now.
Obviously.
Um,
Black
but
tar heroin? Obvious.
yeah. Um, but yeah, it's the I don't know. It's just weird because I just the one thing I just can't get over is the Facebook thing. Like I can't believe he still finds that shit funny.
I don't know.
Like no normal person finds Facebook memes funny, right? Like at this day and age.
I don't think so. Like it's pretty
Cuz they like
it's pretty surprising if you even go on Facebook.
yeah, exactly.
In our age group.
Yeah, I don't use Facebook ever. I hate
Yeah.
Facebook. I think it's
Even Twitter like
the worst shit.
has died out a lot.
I use Twitter still.
Yeah, I know, but like the average person.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't
Yeah,
really
the
use
average
Twitter
person
a
doesn't
lot.
use it all the time, but like I also don't use it to talk to people. I just use it to look at like updates from people that I follow and stuff.
Yeah. I used to be on it all the time, but
Yeah. But yeah, it's sort of just moved to like Snapchat and Instagram now.
yeah.
It's really pretty much it. But they're not, dude, I keep thinking about them. They're not even like a little bit funny. And also Facebook is full of people just whining and complaining about the whole like gun rights thing.
Yeah.
And that's literally it. And every time I go on Facebook, which is like once a month, right? I get so pissed off because I just hate seeing these stupid posts about people just because we live in Maine, so everybody in Maine owns a fucking gun because it's Maine.
Yeah.
And nobody wants them to get banned, obviously, because they use
I
them
own a
for
gun
stuff.
and I never even bought a gun.
Yeah, exactly. You've never even bought one and you still own one. So it's like pretty much everybody in Maine owns one. So everybody in Maine has extremely biased opinions towards whether they should be banned or not. Because, and also not a lot of bad stuff happens in Maine with guns. So it's like, people don't see the problem with them here.
I think the problem is that people like they spend a shit ton of money on something that they know could possibly be taken away.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're like, fucking no way, bro. No way.
That's like spending like a ton of money on like drugs and then it could be
Illegal.
getting taken
Yeah.
away. It's like it's risky.
Yeah. But
If I was to get a gun, I would not buy like a super expensive weapon. Like
no.
you should get like a cheap one.
I just want one that suffices my needs.
I just want one where I can shoot the caps off of Gatorade bottles,
Hell yeah.
That's all I need.
Well, that might be an expensive gun because
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's true.
Seems like it's impossible.
Yeah. Well, no, we got it eventually.
We shot the actual whole cap off.
That's true.
not
Yeah,
like
we didn't just get the cover off.
yeah.
We never found it though.
Yeah.
I really don't know where it went.
I was gonna say that Facebook is like just a giant version of that meme that the guy's like sitting in the chair in the park and he's like has the sign that says "Change my mind."
Oh my god, yeah.
Facebook is a giant version.
That was
of that.
funny for like the first week it was a thing.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't funny at all. But that's the thing. Back when we used to use iFunny,
Yeah.
that I would see a picture on iFunny, right? And I'd go, ha, that's funny, and I would like it. And then a month later, I'd see it on Facebook. It's like, how
it's
has it
all the
taken you so
normies.
long?
It's the normies,
Like,
you know?
like I could have put that on Facebook a month ago.
Oh, it wouldn't have blown up though because you're you.
Exactly.
But because like some celebrity is like, "Oh shit, that's so funny."
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
But if the LNV podcast Facebook site posted it, it would have gone viral.
yeah, dude, yeah.
The non-existent Facebook page.
Exactly, because Facebook is dead. Well, not dead, but dead to us.
Yeah, we have a Twitter that we never use.
Yeah.
I stopped posting shrimp emojis on there, so that's why we don't have any more views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the shrimp emojis. Never, oh my god. What? I still don't remember what I was talking about earlier. What I was gonna say.
Oh, that's long gone in my head. I don't fucking know.
It's really annoying too. Maybe I was gonna talk about the Call of Duty video that I sent you.
Oh, well, we already talked about that before.
Yeah, it's true. Was
Hmm.
that? I really don't know. Oh my god. All I know is I want to play the hunter.
My going back to Facebook, my nephew always, I think he's like 14 or 15. 15. Yeah. I don't know. He's 14 to 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
he
an age
would
range.
always post on there like what he believed and like all this shit. And it was primarily about gun rights. And then at the end, it would be change my mind. And like he would only post shit to start shit. Like that was his goal on
That's why I
Facebook.
hate it.
And
Everything on there, it's about
I would get
that.
sucked into reading it and then going into the comments and just looking at the comments. And it would just make me like angry for no
Exactly.
reason. So now I think I muted him.
Well, like that's what happens. I go on there. It's either the whole gun rights thing or it's the whole pride thing. It's either that. It's both of those things usually.
Pride, like gay pride.
Yeah, like the whole like rights and like the LGBTQ
Yeah.
thing, whatever it is. It's those two things is all I see on there.
I've never seen that.
And it's just people arguing about it. And I just don't like Facebook at all. I think it's awful.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a place to like connect with friends and like be able to talk to each other. I don't think I've ever texted a friend
It's
on there.
A political app now.
Was it what?
It's a political app now.
Yeah. Now it's just where people go to bitch and moan about
Life.
go ahead, try to take my guns away. Like stupid ass shit like that. Like that pisses me off.
I'll strangle you with my Confederate flag, fella.
Exactly. That too. I see that on there too. The whole Confederate flag thing. Not anymore. Well, maybe not anymore. I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook in over 2 months, but
Well, there was like that whole uproar about them being like banned somewhere.
yeah, whether it
and
was
I think it was on like college campuses.
yeah.
And like this statue being taken down
Yeah.
of a fucking the Confederate leader
Mhm.
or whatever, one of them. Like, why are people getting so angry that this thing is being taken down that does not represent something that is very nice?
I don't know, dude. And people just I can't fathom, right? The kind of person that just wants to start shit with people. Like
yeah.
like that's what happens at work, right? Kids will fight over the littlest things. And if I don't think it's important, I don't even bother. Like a kid comes over and they'll be like, that person's not sharing this. And I go, well, is it something they brought from home? And they go, well, yeah. And I was like, then they don't have to share it with you. It's theirs. It's like a
Yeah.
whole thing where it's like, I'm not going to argue with you because this is pointless. Go find something else to do.
Yeah.
Like, or like they'll argue with me about little things. Like I took this girl's phone yesterday because she kept hitting it off my desk and it was annoying. So I took it and I was like, she's like, you can't take my phone. I was like, yes, I can. We sent a thing home to your parents saying I can. I'm taking your phone. She's like, why? And I was like, I'm not going to argue with you. I took your phone already. I don't need to argue with you. And she just got so mad and she was just sitting there arguing with me and I wasn't talking to her. I was just ignoring her. I was like, there's no point in arguing because
do you even say like stop or anything?
no, eventually they just get bored. If you just don't give them attention, they just get bored.
No, I'm saying like, did you even like say stop hitting it off
Yeah.
the desk?
Someone
Oh,
had to
okay.
come out to stop her because she wasn't listening to me. So when she was talking to that person, I took it off the desk.
Oh, I thought you were like, she was just doing it, and then as soon as it like hit the desk, you just took it from her.
No, she was doing it for a while and I was trying to stop her. And then someone had to come out to come tell her to stop. And then as she was talking to them, I took it. And then I just
Nice.
held on to it. And then someone else came up and I gave it to them. Like another staff came up and I gave it to them. And then later on in the day, she came over to ask if she could have it back. I was like, I don't have your phone. I don't know what you want from me. I don't have it. She was so
Nice.
mad. Yesterday, a little girl told me, she came over and she told me to close my eyes, right? I thought it was going to be like some little, like, she was going to do something like a little special thing. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Little innocent thing.
I do it, right? And I'm trying to play a card game with another kid. So I'm like, just like blocking her out of my vision. And I'm playing a card game. And she's going through her bag, right?
Oh,
She
Jesus.
I didn't realize, but she got out a folder. She picks up the phone and starts dialing a number.
Mm.
And I hear that phone move, and I took it from her, and I slammed the phone back down. I was like, "Get away from my desk." I was like, "I'm not stupid. Get away from my desk." She had her folder out with a bunch of numbers written on it. She was trying to call her parents from that phone upstairs. I was like, "Get away from my desk. I'm not stupid. Stop
Jeez.
trying to use my phone to call your parents. Not leaving." And she's one of these little girls too. There's like two of them, and they will cry over the littlest things. It's like, God, really? Like, it could be something as simple as like they got out in musical chairs. That has ruined their day. They are
Oh
going
my
to
God.
cry and scream for like the next half an hour because of that.
Do you just have like one room where you just lock them away and
We
they
should,
start crying?
dude. I've been telling them this whole time. We should just have a room that's full of like pads, like a solitary room. Just throw a kid in there. Just go. All right, you need to be in solitary, and just put him in that room.
You know how scarring that would be?
I don't think it would. I think it'd be helpful. I don't think it could be as scarring as what some of these kids go home to.
Yeah, I guess so. But then, like, what if you go home to that after you were just locked in a fucking room all day after school?
Maybe just shape up.
Jesus Christ. You have no remorse.
I don't know these kids. I know some of them, but some of them are so awful. It's like, just the bad ones though. Like, there's some good kids that are fun, and there's some good kids that are bad, but they're still like, I still like them because like they're funny. But then there's kids that are just bad, and I think those are the ones that need to just go in that room.
Mm.
But you know, it's
Just be like that.
it really do. But oh my God,
I think that's
God, I don't want to go to work.
one of the most I don't know how to explain it. It just be like that is probably one of the most irritating sayings you could probably say to someone.
Yeah. Well, there's the other one too, where it was like, oh yeah, it was tough. That's tough.
Oof. I say that to Madeline all the time.
Really?
Yeah. I say it like I actually say it, and then sometimes I text it to her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow, that's like a different level. Texting it and saying it.
Yeah. But like the next time you go on Facebook and you see one of those posts about it, just comment it just be like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or just say tough. You know how mad they would get
Tough.
after they spend all this time, an hour writing their rant on Facebook, and it'd be like tough.
Well, that's like when, I don't know if you've ever had that problem, but when like you send like a really long text to someone and they just respond with okay or some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
That pisses me off.
Have you seen those memes where like someone's girlfriend will send them a really
Yeah.
long text and they just reply with 8-ball pool?
Yes, dude, that is
That's
so
fucked up. I would
that's
never do
so
that.
funny. Oh my God. That is so fucking funny.
That's fucked up.
I saw this one earlier today where it was like this guy was like so mad at him, like threatening to like beat him up or whatever, and like, I don't know, like kill him over a text message, and then the guy sent 8-ball pool to him.
Jesus Christ.
It was so funny.
That's probably fake though.
Yeah, that's probably fake, but funny as shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's even better than just putting okay.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking kill you later. Oh, you wanna play 8-ball pool?
Bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just responding with, oh my God. That'd be so funny to do that. They'd be so mad.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. I went to the gym yesterday and I have not done like a chest day in probably 3 months. And I did it yesterday and my chest hurts pretty bad.
Damn.
Oh my God.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, just be like that though.
Yeah, it's tough. So stupid. Were you there yesterday when everybody was like harassing Gail and he was getting like really angry?
Yeah, and he's like, "Why am I being targeted right now?"
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god. We were talking about it too. He is like the biggest like
Offender.
yeah,
but
he's like the biggest offender of like being able to say shit but not take it.
yeah.
Like he will talk shit about people all day long, 24/7. But you say one thing about how he smells bad and it is over. He doesn't even smell bad. It's a joke.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's because he has a lot of animals in his house and can't really help it. But I mean,
Yeah. Sometimes he puts on a lot of fucking.
well, he does that to mask the smell of all the like litter and stuff. Because
Yeah.
you can notice. It's not that
Yeah.
he smells bad; it's his house smells bad because of so many animals.
Like, why don't you just not let the cats go in your room?
Well, he has to because certain animals in his house can't be together, else they'll like fight each other. So he has like two
Why
cats.
isn't that a sign that
He has like one or
just
two
can't
cats in
have those
his room
cats?
and two dogs in his room at all times. They don't go anywhere else in the house unless the dogs are going outside.
Jeez.
So, yeah, it does stink. Like you can notice, but
Yeah.
like he's so used to it because he's been living in it that it's not even like. But like when he gets in the car, or like we used to, now that he puts on like a bunch of cologne, you don't really smell it. But like,
Yeah.
but that's why everybody says that. It's not that he stinks; it's just his house stinks. But like,
Oh.
it's not even that bad. He gets so butthurt. We'll go back to that. He gets so butthurt over it.
Wait, what was that? Why did we talk about that one time?
What?
Like being butthurt.
Um,
I remember. Didn't we talk about that on an episode? Like,
I don't think so.
oh,
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought it was like someone got really mad about being called butthurt.
Was it Justin when we were talking about the football thing? You remember that? When we were talking about how football or how what was it like cross country was harder than football or some shit, and he got so mad he left. That was so funny.
I don't remember that really, but
Yeah,
we've done that multiple times. So
I don't remember what we were talking about, but somebody said that something was like harder than football or something like that, and he was like arguing with them, and then they were like just kept saying it over and over again. And he got so mad he just left the party.
Yeah.
It's so funny. That and Gail's like yogurt thing with him.
Yogurt thing?
You don't remember the yogurt thing?
No.
That was the first time Gail and Justin ever talked to each other. And Justin was like, yeah, I'm eating peach cobbler right now. And he was like, and Gail was like, oh, really? And he's like, well, it's yogurt, but it's peach cobbler flavored. And Gail was like, so it's yogurt. And he's like, no, it's peach cobbler. And he's like, no, it's yogurt. And they argued back and forth. And Justin got so mad at Gail.
I've never even been like around where they're talking to each
You
other.
don't remember that?
No.
That was back when we used to play Fortnite all the time. I remember we were playing Fortnite at the time when they were having that argument.
I don't think I was there.
You had to be. Why would Justin be in the party?
I don't know, because he's playing Fortnite.
I don't think he was playing though, because he was eating his yogurt. Dude, but I remember that distinctly. That is so funny. That's probably the stupidest thing anyone's argued over in the party. Fucking Justin's yogurt.
Jeez.
And there was just back and forth like, no, you're eating yogurt. I don't care what flavor it is. It's yogurt. He's like, it's peach cobbler. Just kidding. It was so fucking funny. Go ahead. You can ask like Gail or Raheen. They'll remember. Raheen remembers.
Or what about the Juice WRLD Post Malone argument?
That was no, it was X and Post Malone.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we talked about that last time.
Oh, we did.
Or
yeah.
2 times ago. I know we talked
Well,
about
would you
that,
say
though.
it's dumber than that?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Because at least there is argument to be had about if X or Post Malone is better. It's yogurt, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can't argue that it's yogurt.
Yeah.
It is yogurt. It's not peach cobbler. It's yogurt.
Yeah.
You know, it's the stupidest thing to argue about. But yeah, I don't know if there's not a lot of other things that would even come close to that kind of arguing. There's people argue about sports all the time, but like that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're at an hour.
Yeah.
We gotta stop.
Oh my god. What time is it? I don't even have my phone because it's dead.
12:06.
12?
Yep.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go eat.
All right.
See you. See you.